Airton, how much planning and training have you been able to do in the break, or has it been about a rest as well for the players?
No, for us it was all about planning. Obviously we gave the players a couple of days off after the last match, and then really concentrate in this time that we had to do the things we needed to work on and add on to what we wanted to do. So yeah, no, training's been good, and we're ready to go for Friday, for tomorrow night.
I suppose the international break's a good chance to reflect early in the season on how you're tracking. How do you feel the team's placed?
Yes, I think we've been performing consistently well, but the most important thing that we always want to emphasize to the players that results is the most important thing. We need to win matches because we need to have that sort of a confidence that comes with that. So it was good to get a result in the last game, and we play at home tomorrow night. We hope that we can continue that.
Do hoodoos matter at all? I don't think City have won here in 7 years or something like that.
No, I don't think we look into that. We just plan as we normally do. Did work on the things that we need to work regarding their weaknesses and strength in the City squad. They're a difficult team to play against. So now we just done the work we need to do, and hopefully that can translate into a good performance with a good result tomorrow night.
City in a similar boat, but obviously Goody's only going to get back sort of on the day of the game. Is he in the frame to play? Can you play after a 24-hour flight?
Goody's in the mix. We'll assess that a little bit closer to the game, so he'll be with the squad, and but we'll have a conversation with him. I know he arrives tomorrow morning, but at this stage we haven't made a final decision. That all I can say that he's part of the playing group for tomorrow night.
Is that going to wind up being just his call based on how he comes off a flight? Because I know, thinking of coming off a 24-hour flight from the States, that doesn't sound appealing.
Yeah, it's a long journey for him to come back, and anyone travelling that distance. But as I said, we have a conversation with him once he's back here, and then we assess exactly if we're going to use him and how we're going to use him.
In terms of the squad overall, do you make changes from the last match?
We might have to make a change. If Good is not available to start or be part of the squad, obviously we need to make a change. Somebody else will come into the team, and we know who that player will be. We just go through training today, make sure everyone's okay, and then after we make the final call.
Does it allow, Honey's obviously started the last game, but does having Goody out allow him to sort of be that central figure if we know that he can play out wide as well?
Look, we got our way of playing. Obviously, you know, we do certain things, and the players have a good understanding. Our front players, all the players in the squad, even the ones that haven't been playing, they have an understanding of how we want to play that system. So it's just a matter of us to continue to do that and execute the individual roles and matching up with the collective of the squad.
You've been asked about your other import, I think, at every media conference. Where's he up to now? Yeah,
very good. He's been training with the squad now. It's been sort of he started this week here with the training normal, with a full, training with the team. So we're hoping that Anselmo should be available for the game against Brisbane.
Not this week, so Brisbane.
Yeah, no, he still needs a bit more time. As we spoke before, it was the same with one had a little bit more, a shorter stint of non-playing football. Anselmo was a longer time out of football, so we actually tried to push him a little bit quicker into that. So then we had a setback, so we had to be a little bit more careful how we manage that. But the way he is going now, he looks after himself really well. And he's really looking forward to have his first opportunity to play.
Luka was in great form before the break. How do you, for a young player like that, how do you keep those performances consistent week in, week out?
Look, it's up to him. I think he's now played 4 games, and as we spoke about this before, he's been training really well. His body is strong at the moment, he's fit, so he is a capable player. I just hope that for his sake and for the team as well, that he continues on that path.
You've had a pretty young bench all games through far this season, but when you look in the stands, guys like Ben Villami, who's wants a Socceroo, can't get a look in, Oscar Ubi at the moment. What do those guys need to do to crack into matchday squads?
Just keep doing what they're doing. I mean, if I have to mention something that to me is really important, even somebody like Ben Villami that hasn't had an opportunity. We spoke to those players individually, and all these other names or younger players, very difficult for them. But the reality is that in this game, you have to stay positive. You keep on doing the work, because in football things can change very quickly. And if an opportunity comes, you need to be ready for it. You don't want to miss that chance. So those boys have been training really well, like everybody else. So as far as that goes, we're really happy. Obviously, we can't fit everyone into the squad. We've got a big number of players, but for them, it's just keep on doing what they're doing.
Two more guys. I feel like the Friday nights at home march, one of the best atmospheres in the league. How big a boost is that to you as a playing group, when you know that intimidation factor when teams come to town on a Friday night?
We had this conversation this week with the playing group that you should be absolutely buzzing to play a game like tomorrow night at the Coopers. We're playing in front of our supporters, and even those young boys, we keep on saying to them, make sure you don't lose that, your first time, that you keep on bringing that excitement. That's what we're looking forward to tomorrow. We hope that those players will be absolutely buzzing, excited to play the football that we want to play, and hopefully, as I said, with that we can get a result and keep on going, doing what we're doing.
One man who knows about playing those sort of games will be in the opposition dugout tomorrow night. His name's up on the stand. What's it like coming up against a legend of South Australian football, Aurelio Vidmar?
Yeah, Vid is a good guy. I know Vid quite well. We sort of had a few times in which we sort of worked closely together, or to some extent had some involvement. So he's a very good guy, and obviously, he's doing well with City, won the league last year. So we know that we're coming against not just a good opposition, also a well-coached good opposition, because Vidi's got a lot of experience in the game. So we know it's not going to be an easy game to play, but I think we're ready. We're playing at home. We just have to put our foot down and make sure we get a result tomorrow night.